Hi everybody, welcome in. My name is Kim Wynn and welcome into my channel. Now this music video was actually aimed at my fellow Americans to help myself as well as my colleagues learn about BTS and what the K-pop genre is. In each of my video I'm going to talk a little bit about the artists and share a little bit of information about their music so we can learn together. But everybody is welcome whether you're American or not. Alright, so let's talk about Stay Gold. Stay Gold was actually recorded by BTS and it was supposed to be part of an original soundtrack to a TV Tokyo drama series. It is also the lead single for their fourth Japanese studio album called Map of the Soul Journey that was released, Map of the Soul 7, The Journey, released in July of 2020. The Chicago Sun-Times described this as an uplifting piano tune with a catchy hook. In the US, the Stay Gold debuted #1 in the World Digital Song Sales Chart, and it was also the 6th best-selling digital song in the US. Now, I'm excited to see this. It's a slower paced song, so let's see what this song is all about. And first of all, I want to say welcome to everybody, especially this is aimed towards my fellow American colleagues who, like myself, are just starting on our journey to learn about BTS, what their music is all about, and what the artists, who the artists are all about. So I hope you come along on my journey to learn. In each of my video, I'm going to share some fun facts about the group to everybody. But everybody is welcome, not just Americans, okay? So let's get started on this song.
In a world where you feel cold, you gotta stay gold. Baby. Yeah.
Okay, whoa. We're gonna go back, and I have to warn you, I am a pauser. This is a video reaction, so if you want to watch the original, go ahead and go watch the original and then come back and watch this one. We're gonna take a look at the opening. This is Jungkook. He is the youngest member of the family. I just finished reviewing Swan Lake, Black Swan, and they used a lot of light and darkness to represent the good, the bad, or the sad and the happy. And it seems like they're doing that visually here. It looks like a debilitated home or a haunted house, I can't tell. But Jungkook, he's walking towards the light. He's moving towards the light. Everywhere else it's dark, it's bleak, it's kind of sad and depressing, but he's moving towards this warm light that's full of orange and yellows, and he's singing, in a world that's cold, you gotta stay gold.
You gotta stay gold, baby.
Yuki. Okay, Min Yugi, he's my bias #2. He's beautiful. How can anybody look so good in a depressing scene? And the budget that they have for this video, let's go back and take a look at this. This is amazing. Look at that. He's sitting in a room with a punched out wall, and it zooms in on him, and it looks like, you know, it's like 100 years old, probably a haunted house, I'm guessing. And his body is slumped, and he's singing, sort of like the head is kind of swaying, kind of like emotionally, he's singing about it. The word is beautiful, an enchanting moonlight. Oh my God, very poetic. And that you switch from Jungkook, who's got this slow into dun 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 dun. I love that piano beat. I love that. The transitions, I swear to God, in all their videos are amazing. The production value is next level. It's beautiful. And again, going back to the darkness, the gray and whites, very bleak, very sad and depressed image here. It looks like we're going to transition to another singer here. Guided by the moonlight. And there's Jin. I mean, look at that imagery of Jin touching that dirty water. I think there was like a painting. Wasn't there like a painting of a lady laying on a laying on something, she's touching water. And anyways, that's what it reminded me of. Okay, if you don't already know, RM is my #1 bias. I love the way he raps. I love his flow. And again, the transition from Yoongi to RM. RM looks like he's stuck in an elevator and he can't get out. I'll help you, RM. The flow, the words that he's using, your eyes are like diamond, more beautiful than a gem. I'm constantly captivated. And taken my eyes, and truly can't take my eyes away from you no more. Now, RM, it's you I can't take my eyes off. It's poetic music, the imagery, again, zooming in on him from the side and then pulling up from and taking a look at him from the bottom. Brilliant videography here. V. V! V! You're burning books. It's okay, boy. You don't need to burn any books. V's voice is silk. It's silky. It's sultry. He's, for a young man, he has such this beautiful baritone. Compared to Jungkook, let's for example, Jungkook is a lighter, brighter, tenor type of voice. And when you go to V, it's that deep, soulful, it's like an old soul in a young man's body. I can't describe it, but it's rich, it's deep, it's heavier, and it's just beautiful. But yet he can do those falsettos as well. So it's just beautiful. And here it looks like, if you notice, each one of them are in their individual space. Their space, whether it's a metaphor, it's, you know, a space in your mind, it's lonely, it's depressing, it's deep, and now he's throwing a match into the books to light things up, and he's closing his eyes as is in a dream state. Stay This is beautiful. Sorry. Yoongi! Okay. A man who likes his bonsai plant and animals. That's why he's my #1. He's my #1 bias. That dog, let me tell you right now, you put a dog in a video, game over, boys. The dog is gonna win. He's my star right now. Oh, that's cute. Okay, the music, I'm going to go back to Jungkook when he looks like he's trapped in somebody's, well, let me go back to this scene actually. Notice when they start out, each of them were in their own individual space, and when they hit the chorus, when they're together, that's when they're the most happiest. And I don't know if this is them reminiscing or them wishing in a dream state, you know, when Tae closes his eyes and then stay gold, the chorus opens up and it's this beautiful bright scenery. It looks like happy times. It looks like the boys are having fun, just very everyday stuff, you know. J-Hope with the sprinklers squirting JK. Min Yoongi just chilling out with his music because that's what he loves. Then we have Jin chilling out, reading a book. You reading cookbook, Jin? I'm not sure. And then we have RM with the dog. The star of the video as far as I'm concerned. And then we have V and Jimin playing, oh god, what is that, Jenga? Is that the name of the game? Anyways, this is very, you know, maybe a wishful state. It looks like, reminds me of like those snow globes that you shake and then all that glitter comes down, but it's gold specks instead. And then we move on to JK. Okay, the contrast between the the tone of the music is a fast, you know, sort of like a jingle jingle, you know, it's a faster beat, but then he's in a very depressed, in a lowly state, so it's kind of contradicting how what he's saying and the imagery that we're getting right now. Do you need help out, boy? I would go find you. I would go find you, boy.
Stay good, stay good, stay good, stay good, stay good, stay good, stay good.
Ooh, that looks nasty.
Stay good.
Jimin. Transition. J-Hope. J-Hope. Ooh, it's dirty. It's a ray of light coming through. Okay, before we go to V, J-Hope, although he's in part of the rap line with RM and Miyuki, his flow there was beautiful. And I don't know if you noticed, but these rappers, they have great singing voice, and especially J-Hope. I will highlight one of his videos for us one of these times, but he can dance, he can rap, and he can sing. He is amazing artistry, and I really appreciate his singing voice on there. He captures the emotions very well in there. Now we're going to V. Going back to V. Going back down. I like that shot from the floor to the... Here comes the gold... Oh. Oh. Okay. Hop. This is a face of an angel right now, you guys. Look at him. Flawless skin. Amazing earrings, by the way. Great hair. How many people look that good when the camera zooms in on you? Okay, zooms in on you, and you're flashing them that beautiful angelic smile. I mean, I think half the army is dead right now looking at this, right? And you're beautiful, JK. This is the baby of the group, by the way.
Stay good.
This looks like they're having fun now. You guys notice when they're hitting the chorus, there's different people singing that high note. And I can't tell, but it sounded like either Jin is singing one of those lines and Jimin is singing the other, Stay Gold. And when they enunciate, I can hear the difference. One is saying Stay Gold, and I don't know how do you say it. I'm not a vocal coach, but when they make a O, like Stay Gold, and I think that's Jin hitting the high note. And then it sounds like Jimin is singing the second Stay Gold, and when he hits that high note, he makes it like an ah, like an A. Stay gold instead of stay gold, stay gold. I don't know how to describe it, but that's what I'm hearing. I think that's Jin. Powerful. Or is that JK? I don't know. Here comes the gold dust. Oh my God, RM. Okay, this transition, before going further, I know there's going to be a lot of harmonization, and I don't want to pass this up because I think this is the bridge before they're hitting another high chorus. Listen to the harmonization that's going on in the background here, you guys, okay? I'm going to play this back a little bit when RM's stepping out of the elevator. RM, he's my bias. And everybody's coming up into the light. It looks like they're gathering together. RM, oh my Lord. I just have to have a moment of appreciation of RM. Look at him in his hoodie right here. Okay, we can go on now. Oh my God. Beautiful. Yoongi, that is the most beautiful smile. Sorry, I'm gonna rewind back. Appreciate Yoongi for a second there. That high note. Who's singing that? The boys are happy. They're smiling. Oh my God, is this like paradise? Okay, let's go back. Let's take that wide angle shot again. Yoongi! Look at that. That's beautiful, you guys. I mean, I swear to God, these K-pop videos, the visuals, the production value is next level. You don't see this in American videos. No way. I think that's a stage. I think that's definitely a stage. Because if it was real, I want to be there. Because I think this is BTS heaven and I just want to die and go here. Okay? Oh my Lord, that's beautiful. The colors, you guys, I noticed there's a lot of purple in here. And I know their videos have a lot of symbolism in there. So is that purple representing ARMY? So. Wait, stop. Was that Yoongi smiling and laughing? Oh my God, let me go back and find out. You guys, I have not seen Yoongi smile and laugh that hard in any video so far, so this is my first one, and this is a Yoongi appreciation moment. I love that. Look at him. Okay, that's enough. We can go on now. Okay, are you hearing that? I think that's JK. They do the ascension. If you listen to the vocals right at the bridge, he's doing the build-up, the ascension to the chorus, hitting the high note. Once he hit the high notes, he goes back down with the descension. I am not a vocal coach, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Let's listen to that again. That's the high note. He's descending. That's beautiful. Stay gold. All right, that was absolutely beautiful. Very emotional, very touching, and very on point with what's happening right now with COVID, and I think it captures it, and this was released earlier in July. It captures, you know, what I think everyone is feeling right now. You know, you may feel really lonely, you may feel really depressed, you may feel very isolated, or you're trapped somewhere. But you know, they're telling you, they're giving us a message like always, you know, of don't forget, don't lose yourself in that, and try to find the light, you know, see that dust particle coming down. There is a shimmer of hope that's coming down, and search for your happiness, you know, search for your truth, your happiness, what makes you happy. You know, things are not good in the world, but you can always find good somewhere in the world, you know, even if it's within your mind or your attitude. You know, just because things are going bad doesn't mean, it's how you look at the world and how you deal with it that makes your life happy or sad or bright or dark, you know. So the BTS, just the metaphors that they do visually and the wording in this, I mean, gosh, I was just reading some of the lyrics. It's beautiful, you guys, and the imagery that's being captured, it's beautiful. Now I know in the end they had that single tree, and I know they used, from what I hear, that tree, they used that in a few of their videos, and it means something. So I don't know if that is like the tree of life, the tree of truth, the tree of happiness. Somebody let me know in the comments. But it's very symbolic, and I'd love to know what that's like. And with Tay touching that tree, and then you get that little, I don't know, was that the flower dust that came out, the purple dust, from what I understand, Tay termed the word "stay gold," so that was actually his the thing that he coined. So I'd like to get some more background on that. So it's really interesting. This was beautifully written, beautifully sung. Notice there's no dancing on here, and there doesn't need to be. This type of song is kind of like a more introspective, again, type of song, and I appreciate this. Is the slower songs, you guys, is where you're gonna hear the vocals. And this is actually, when I was first learning about BTS, I watched the color-coded version of the song, and that's how I was able to identify each of the members by their singing voice. And so that's how I learned really quickly who was who, and this was really helpful with the slower song. It's beautiful. A lot of times you don't hear their vocals when you're hearing the high beat, energetic songs, which we love as well. But when they slow it down, this displays their true vocal strength, full on, and you appreciate them as artists so much. These guys are multi-talented. They can sing, they can dance, they can rap, some might even act. So this is why I wanted to share information about BTS and their artistry. So I hope you enjoy my video. If you like it, please check out my other videos that I have. I have more in the works for us. Please don't forget to like, to comment, to subscribe, and hopefully I'll catch you in the next video. Take care.